Hi, Ridge here, and welcome to another one of my walking vlogs. Well, vlog, or actually this one I'll just be standing for the most part. I want to talk about our circumstances. It's very easy for us to blame our circumstances and say that we can't become wealthy because of XYZ. And not to say that some of the circumstances that people suffer are not difficult and won't make it more difficult. But I hear a lot of people, when I tell them I'm on my journey to wealth, I immediately hear them follow up with some sort of excuse of why they can't do the same thing. Or they'll look at success stories or underdog stories of people becoming wealthy coming out of terrible environments, and they always try to pick apart and say why they're successful and they won't be themselves. Well, they got this promotion. Well, they got this or that. And they always try to find an excuse. And I think that's a very dangerous trap for us to be in. We have to look past that, and we have to just simply say, no matter what, I'm going to become wealthy. I can do this. This is possible for me. And not let anybody else or not let the circumstances drag us down. Now, personally, just to be a little revealing here, I grew up in a home I have 10 siblings, so a total of 11 kids, same mom, same dad. And financial education was definitely lax. I always remember my parents struggling with money, because they were never taught in school. It wasn't a curriculum that was part of the school system, and it still pretty much isn't today. So for them to teach us finances was very difficult for them, because they were struggling constantly by themselves, like I'm sure you can imagine. 11 kids. And they were trying to do money. My dad was trying to be an entrepreneur by building shelves and selling them at the farmer's market and locally like that, because he wanted to be home with the family. He just didn't want to get a 9-to-5 job. So it was very easy for me at a younger point in my life to just say, well, I didn't ever get financially taught well. And I see all these young guys on YouTube that are millionaires by the time they're like 30, or the millionaires by the time they're sometimes even like 21. There's no way that that'll ever happen to me. So why even try? And that's just baloney. Anybody can do this. You can do this. We can do this. It doesn't matter what environment you come from. You just simply need to find out a way to do it. Because for as difficult as your situation is, I guarantee there are other people that are in your same situation that probably have done it. We have more millionaires in our time today than we've ever had before. And most of the success stories probably are going to sound similar to yours. It's a matter of making the choice and just simply saying, no matter what, I am going to do this. Then start researching, start looking out for other people that have the passion that you do, and making sacrifices and making changes and making mindset changes within yourself to be able to accomplish this. It's simple math. God made the universe to work this way. God made the universe so that anybody, regardless of where they came from or what they're doing, can make it. God wants us to be rich. He wants us to give back to the world the best way that we can. And if we're not tied down by the slavery to money, we can do that. We can give back to the world. We can do tremendous things. So we need to stop finding excuses to do this and do what we were meant to do